Today I'm going to teach you how to exploit web networks with users. This video was created for educational purposes only. If you would like to try anything, please do so on your own network or with written consent from the network's owner. I'm not responsible for any damages you might incur. You will need Kali Linux, a compatible wireless adapter, and a wireless router. I'm going to be using a Kali Linux VM, an Alpha wireless card, and a Linksys router. You can use these links to download Kali. It is free. Alright, step 1. Let's boot it up. There's absolutely nothing to do other than launch the VM or boot from the CD. It does everything for you. Waiting for it to come up. Alright, so now we're going to log in. The default user is root, all lowercase, and the password is Tor. Notice that's root backwards. Okay, we're in. So step 3 is going to be to set up the terminal. I'm going to show you how I set it up. It's not necessary, but it'll make the workflow easier to have 3 different tabs in your terminal. I'm going to set some titles here just so I know what I'm doing in each terminal tab. Okay, so now let's set up our wireless adapter. So we're going to run airmon to list all the adapters available. WLAN 0 is going to be my interface. So airmon ng start WLAN 0. This will put the adapter in monitor mode. Alright, and mon0 has been created. Error dump's going to be the utility that lists out all the networks around, and we're running that on mon0, our monitor mode adapter. If you give it a second, it comes up with a couple networks. I'm going to stop it there because the WEP one we are looking for is listed. Now here I'm setting a variable AP for access point, and I'm going to copy and paste it into all my tabs. This allows me to quickly type in that long string of numbers by simply referencing AP. Okay, so now error dump's going to get rerun. This time we're going to specify the BSSID with that AP we just set. Then we're going to specify channel 11. This is directly from above. We're going to write this to a file. This is necessary for cracking the password. For convenience, I like to name it after the network. You could name it whatever you want. Lastly, specifying the adapter again. Okay, now we need to fake an authentication, or more or less make the router think that we're connected to it. So air replay with a -1 will indicate this. We're going to put the 0 to do it until successful. Again, specifying the access point. Alright, so that was successful. Now we're going to set up the ARP replay, and this is going to allow us to capture packets from when someone connects, and then send them back to the router, thus generating a lot of useful data. To get that, we're going to deauthorize a client. So we're going to run error replay again. This time, we're going to run with the -0 and a parameter of 5. So we're going to send 5 deauth packets to the access point. Alright, notice now that ARP requests have been received and we're sending them at 500 packets per second. This is going to generate a ton of encrypted data. So now the data number is going up. Fast forwarding for you, we now have 30,000, which is going to be the minimum that you really want. We'll stop it there for the sake of an example. So this should be sufficient. We're gonna try to crack the password now. So aircrack is going to look at the data file that we saved. So again, this was the network name. Notice that there's a -01.cap appended to that. And wow, that was fast. There it is. That's the password. If you're using WEP on your home network, now would be a good time to upgrade.